Now I want to take a few minutes to talk about monkeypox because this is, I know, also has been on people's minds. And we all saw over the weekend that the World Health Organization declared a public health emergency of international concern. So let me give you a quick update. The declaration by Dr. Tedros of the FIC, the Public Health Emergency of International Concern, was a call to action to the world community to stop the spread of this virus. The international community must work together to protect individuals that have been impacted by monkeypox and those most at risk of contracting the virus. WHO's declaration will allow the United States and other partners to better collaborate, to share data, and to get critical information out to high-risk communities. Here at home, since the earliest days of this outbreak in the US in mid-May, the Biden administration has deployed a robust, comprehensive strategy to combat monkeypox. Our strategy has 4 key pillars, and I want to go through them. First is to dramatically scale up procurement, production, and distribution of vaccines. Second is to significantly expand access to testing. Third is to significantly expand access to treatments. And fourth is outreach to communities most affected by the virus. We have been working around the clock to ramp up our response and to make important progress in short order. To date, we have distributed more than 300,000 vaccines to jurisdictions around the country. We have procured more vaccines than any other country in the world, probably more than every other country in the world combined. FDA is working quickly to finalize the approval of nearly 800,000 additional doses, and we are getting ready to ship these doses to jurisdictions once FDA has finally approved them. We have 1.3 million doses of TPOXX, the treatment for smallpox that can also be used for monkeypox, in our stockpile. And we are working day and night to make access to that treatment easier for providers around the country. When the first case of monkeypox was confirmed in the United States, we had the capacity to do 6,000 tests per week, much higher than demand. But we knew that testing at the time wasn't as convenient for providers as it needed to be. So the CDC immediately started working with 5 of the biggest commercial labs to get monkeypox testing going online, so doctors can use their existing partnerships with commercial labs. Today, because of that work, there is capacity to do 80,000 tests per week. And we are continuing to do extensive outreach to providers to make testing easier. Finally, we've been working on the ground with communities, health partners, members of the LGBT community and others to ensure that we are getting out good information, that we are addressing concerns that they have, we are listening to their concerns. And finally, we want to make sure that all Americans understand that we are continuing to take this virus seriously. We're going to continue working on increasing access to testing, vaccines, and treatments, and making sure that Americans understand what risks and challenges this virus faces and what the administration is doing to respond to it. All right, let me finally finish up by saying you've heard a lot of talk this weekend from the Department of Health and Human Services about what it is planning to do. You heard Secretary Becerra today talk about the importance of this virus and the government's response. We are committed to being not only continue to be aggressive, but to continue to ramp up our response to this virus and protect communities in the United States that have been most affected by monkeypox. Let me stop and take questions. I think I have about 15 minutes or so. And KJP, I'll let you drive the question taking.
Okay, all right, go ahead.